करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः। Yesterday we did some exercises, Srinivas, in Atmanipada. Now we are studying Atmanipada thoroughly and practicing the abhyasas, exercises. So as I have already made it very clear, all the verbs are divided into two major groups. You can say Atmanepada and Parasmaipada, and the difference is very narrow and very not strictly followed by the writers. That also we have made it clear. Now if you learn one set, one verb in all the tenses, basically 5 tenses in the beginning: present tense, past tense, future, imperative and potential, lat, lung, lot, vidhiling. If you study one verb, vandate would be better. I would recommend vanda dhatu in all the 5 tenses in Atmanepada. Vanda or bhasha. Vanda is soft. Bhasha. So on the model of Vanda, you can derive any Atmanepada verb. So we are doing the practice. Srinivas, you can go to page 367. In the middle of the page, Adho nirdishtani Atmanepadinaha Kriyapadasya Uttama Purushasya Vakyani Patata. Now you read the sentences given below, Atmanepada verbal forms used in Uttama Purusha. Now again we are going to see the first person verbs here, and you may read now.
Aham devam vande, aham kashtam sahe, aham sukham kamaye, avam mishthanam labhavahe, avam chitram drushtva modavahe.
So in this aham, avam, that is ekavachana, dvivachana is there in asmat shabda. The pronoun, personal pronoun I is being used here in the first person and second person. As you can very clearly see, aham devam vande. Even without saying aham also, we can understand, it is understood. Aham is understood. Aham devam vande, Ishwaram vande. Like Vande Mataram in the slogan, Vande Mataram, there is no aham anywhere. It is implied. How it is implied? Vande is Uttama Purusha, first person singular, therefore aham is implied. By the verb, we get the subject understood. So, aham kashtam sahe, I tolerate difficulty. I salute God, first sentence. Aham sukham kamaye, I wish for comfort. I wish comfort. I want comfort. Avam misthannam labhavahe, we both get sweet food. Misthannam labhavahe, we both get. Now when you come to avam, we should understand we both, we two, not two, we both is better. We two may sound like TOO2, Srinivas. We both should be used. Avam, we both, misthannam labhavahe. Avam again, chitram drushtva modavahe, we enjoy having seen a movie. Avam chitram drushtva with a navyaya tvanta modavahe. So sahe, vande, kamaye, these are ekavachanas. Dvivachanas are labhavahe, modavahe. You can read the other 5.
Avam samskritena bhashavahe, vayam samskrutonnatim apekshamahe, vayam kashtam sahamahe, vayam sinham drushtva palayamahe, aham tasya
agamanam shanke. So at the end, the sentences are ending with aham. Avam, once again, avam 3 times used here. Samskritena bhashavahe, like we did yesterday. Aham samskritena bhashe, avam samskritena bhashavahe, vayam samskritena bhashamahe. Vayam samskritena bhashamahe would be plural. Vayam samskrutonnatim apekshamahe, we expect, hope the uplift of Sanskrit. Well, some people may not like uplift word here. Unnati means the progress of Sanskrit would be better. We hope to see the progress of Sanskrit. Samskrutonnatim, Samskruta unnatim, Samskrutasya unnatim. If you split the dissolve the samasa, Samskrutasya unnatim apekshamahi, expect or hope. Vayam kastam sahamaya, we put up with difficulty. Vayam kastam sahamaya, we bear with the kasta. Sahe sahavaye sahamahe. So vayam simham društva palayamahe, we run away having seen after seeing a lion. Vayam simham društva palayamahe. Aham tasya agamanam shanke. So finally it is singular. Aham tasya agamanam shanke, I suspect is coming. I doubt about his coming. Tasya agamanam, yasya kasyapi purushasya agamanam shanke, I doubt his coming. I doubt his arrival or something like that. So here what is all Atmanepadas you can see here. Vande sahe kamai labhavahe in Prathama, Uttama Purusha Ekavachana, Dvivachana and Bahuvachana. We pass on to next Abhyasa. Udaharananusaram Riktasthanan. Now you fill up as per the example here. Udaharana is given. Avam Shankavahe. We both suspect here. Shanka Dhatu. The Mula Dhatus are the crude forms are given in brackets. You use them as per the requirement of the subject. Srinivas, you go with the first Vayam.
Vayam, first person?
Yeah, this is first identify the person. Vayam is Uttama Purusha, first person plural. Vayam lajjamahe. So immediately it goes to lajjamahe. Like on the top you can see. Sahamahe, palayamahe, etc. Vayam lajjamahe means we feel shy. Lajja, to feel shy, to be ashamed of rather. Then
Aham.
yes.
First person.
Uha. So uhe. Aham uhe, I guess. Uha means conjecture, guessing. Aham uhe, I guess. Avam.
First person.
Yeah, this is Uttama Purusha dual number. Avam kamayavahe. Kamayavahe, just like the ones we have studied above. Bhashavahe, etc. Avam kamayavahe means we both desire. We both desire. Aham.
Aham, first person singular. Apekshe.
Yes. Apekshe, I expect, I hope. Aham apekshe, avam apekshavahe, vayam apekshamahe. The sentence above there. Vayam samskrutonnatim apekshamahe. We all hope to see the rise of or the progress of Sanskrit. Next, fifth one. Vayam.
First person dual number.
Yes, Vayam is Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana, no doubt. Aham avam vayam labhamahe. Labhamahe. Mahe. Vayam labhamahe. Vayam Samskrita Jnanam labhamahe. We get or we are getting Sanskrit knowledge. So you give one object to make it more complete sentence. Vayam labhamahe. Vayam kim labhamahe. Vakyam na paripurnamasti tatra. Vakyasya purnata kada bhavati yada tatra karma bhavati. Vakya karma na vidyate idanim. Vayamiti karta, labha iti kriyapadam. Karma na bhavati tatra. Yadi karma tatra vayam yojaya prayuktah bhavati tatra karma prayuktam bhavati tarhi vayam samskrita jnanam labhamahe would be a very good sentence. Yes, sixth. Aham.
Singular.
Very simple. Vande. Aham vande matram is talk example. Avam palayavahe. Like in the above sentence, avam simham društva palayavahe. We both run away having seen a lion. Then vayam mudamahe. Vayam mudamahe. Yes. Avam bhashavahe. Like we made sentences. Aham bhashe. Avam bhashavahe. vayam bhashame. Aham Sanskritam bhashe, avam Sanskritam bhashavahe. You take Sanskrit as the object. Vayam sarve Sanskritam bhasha mahe. So a very simple exercise, we can go. I will rapidly sum up. Vayam lajjamahe, aham uhe, avam kamayavahe, aham apekshe. Fifth one, vayam labhamahe, aham vande, avam palayavahe, vayam moda mahe, and then avam bhasha vahe. This is simple. Now Abhyasa 148. Adhasthana manjushataha kriyapadam chitva riktam sthanam purayata. Now direction is clearly mentioned in 3 languages here. Adhasthana manjushataha, from the given box, below given box, kriyapadam chitva. Chitva means selecting the verb, picking up the verb or selecting the verb. Riktam sthanam, the empty place, purayata means fill. Fill in the blanks with the verbal forms, picking up from the box. That should be the translation. Picking up from the following box. Chitva means that is picking up, choosing. So we go here. Yodharaha rane mriyante. Mriyante is Atmanepada. We have already noted that. Yodharaha, the warriors, Rane, in the battle, Mriyante, die. Warriors die in the battle. That is the statement here. Now 2. You read, Srinivas.
Balike avam.
So what is there? Balike, this is Sambodhana. Hey Balike, avam.
Vidyete.
No, not Vidyate. Anything vahe you should take. Lajjavahe. Lajjavahe is there na? First box. You look only in the first box answer, Srinivas. Lajjavahe. Balike avam lajjavahe. Oh girl, we both feel shy. So show them. Lajjavahe is in the second, last one. Lajjavahe. Third one, Bijad vrikshaha.
Jayate.
Yes, Jayate. The second middle portion, first one, Jayate. Bijad means Bijat, from the seed. Vrikshaha Jayate, tree is born. A tree is born out of a seed, from a seed. Both ways you can understand in English. A seed is born from a seed. 4. Udyane vrikshau. The first verb in the box one, number 1, vidyete. Udyane vrikshau vidyete. Vrikshau nama dvau vrikshau. 2. Vrikshaha vrikshau. 2 trees. Vidyate vidyete. So that is the verb here. You should pick it up. Udyane vrikshau vidyete. If you use the asti dhatu, kriyapada, staha. Udyane vrikshau staha. If you use another Atmanepada verb, vartate, vartete, vidyete, vartete, both are same. Udyane vrikshau vartete, vrikshau vidyete, vrikshau staha, vrikshau bhavataha also. 4 verbs you can use, auxiliary verbs. 5.
Alankarena tvam ativa
Alankarena tvam ativa shobhase. Where is this second middle one? So you can just show them, they can also find out. Alankarena, with the decoration, tvam, you, ativa, exceedingly, very much, shobhase, you look exceedingly good, you look extremely good with the decoration. Alankarena, with the decoration. 6th, akashe nakshatrani.
Vidyante.
Oh, again vidyante, double plural is there. Akashe nakshatrani vidyante. Stars are there in the sky. Shobhante also can be used, but that is not there. I was looking for that. Prakashante.
One more, Vikshate.
No, that is for seeing. No, not. So Akashe for sixth, the last verb in the first box is there, Vidyanti. Vidyanti means again are there. The stars are there in the sky. 7. Vayam Samskrita Pathanena. The first line, third verb, Modamahe. Vayam Samskrita Pathanena Modamahe. We enjoy by the study of Sanskrit. We rejoice by the study of Sanskrit. Vayam Samskrita Pathanena Modamahe. That is the verb you should pick. Then 8th.
Vimanani Pakshinaha
Iva.
Vikshadve.
No, Dayante. The first verb in the third column. Vimanani, the aeroplanes, Pakshinaha Iva, like the birds, Dayante fly. Aeroplanes fly like the birds. That is the statement. Vimanani Pakshinaha Iva. Iva means like. Dayante fly. Dayate, Dayete, Dayante. Vimanam Dayate, Vimane Dayete, Vimanani Dayante. Katham Dayante, Kimiva Dayante, like what? Pakshinaha Iva. So we are coming to the 9th. Yuyam Duradarshanam. Now Vikshadve. Yuyam Duradarshanam Vikshadve. You all see the television. Yuyam Duradarshanam Vikshadve. You all watching, seeing the television. 10th one is the left out.
Chhatraha Parikshayam
Uttirnatam Labhate. Chhatraha Parikshayam Uttirnatam Labhate. The student gets pass in the examination. Uttirnatam Labhate means gets pass, gets success in the examination. Parikshayam Uttirnatam. Or it can also be said Chhatraha Parikshayam Uttirnaha Bhavati. But here Uttirnatam Atmanipada has to be used, so some Uttirnatam Labhate. He gets the success. Uttirnata here is success. Uttirnatam. So second box we have to do. Vishnuhu Seshanage Sete. Vishnuhu Seshanage Sete. Sete. Like Sete, I remember once. Sete Vishnur Sada Shade Kartike Pratibudhyate. So Ashada Masa full Vishnu does sleep. Ashada Masa. Kartika Masa he is awake. So here Sete sleeps. Where? Sesha Nage. He sleeps on the serpent called Sesha. Vishnu sleeps on the serpent. I think this bed is nowhere in the world. We have various types of beds, water beds, cotton beds, spring beds. But our God has got the bed which is unthinkable. The smoothest, no other person can imagine. Seshanage Seti. So 12, Srinivas. Lubdhaha Bhuri Dhanam. The second line, second word, second row. Kamayate. Lubdhaha Bhuri Dhanam Kamayate. Lubdhaha means a greedy person. A greedy person wishes for, desires for more money. Lubdhaha Bhuri. The word here, Bhuri is there. Na? Bhuri means Adhikam. This is Avyaya Srinivas. Bhuri Adhikam Dhanam Kamayate. Miser or a greedy person wishes for more money. Then Bhuri is also an adjective here. It is adjectival to Dhana Shabda. Yes. 13.
Yuvam Madaram Devam Manyethe.
Yes. Third, in the second box, third row, first word. What is that word? Yuvam. Yuvam Mataram Devam Manyete. So you both consider mother as God. Yuvam, you both, Mataram mother, Devam as God, Manyete. You both consider mother as God. You make it plural. Yuyam mataram devam manyadhve. Srinivas. You make it first person. Aham mataram devam manye. You make it first person plural. Vayam mataram devam manyamahe. So some practice orally you can do. Every verb can be derived in all the 9 forms better. Then, but here we are matching na. 14. Mitrasya.
Videsha gamanat aham khide.
Yes, khidye. Khida, to feel sad. Mitrasya videsha gamanat aham khidye. I feel sad by my friends going abroad. Videsha gamanat khidye. Khidye. Dukkam anubhavami. Iti khidye nama dukkam anubhavami. 14. Mitrasya. 15. Aham bhashaya. That is it. Aham samskrita bhashaya. This way of saying is 2 ways, Srinivas. Aham samskritena bhashe. You can also say aham samskritena bhashe or samskrita bhashaya bhashe. I speak through Sanskrit language. 16. Latasu pushpani. First row, bottom. Vartante. Latasu pushpani vartante. Flowers are there on the creepers. Flowers are there on the creepers. Latasu, on the creepers. Pushpani, flowers. Vartante, vidyante. Vartante nama vidyante. Another verb is vidyante. Vartante. Just now I told you, just before, vidyate has come. Now vartate is used here in the sense of to be. Okay. Next. Aparadhasya dandam aham sahe. So aham sahe. I take or I tolerate, I put up with the punishment of guilt. I put up with the punishment for the guilt. Aparadhasya. That is, if somebody has done some mistake, then he says, I take the punishment for the aparadha, crime, whatever I have done. So, sahe is Atmanepada, Uttama Purusha. Aham sahe, avam sahavaye, vayam sahavaye. So, this is how, 2 more are there, 3 more in the second. Vayam pitheshu. What is the verb, Srinivas? Vayam pitheshu, the second line, vartamahe. Vayam pitheshu vartamahe. We all are sitting on the chairs. Pitheshu vartamahe. We are there on the chairs. Varta, vritti varta dhatu means to be, Srinivas. Vidyamahe. If you take Vidya Shabda, Vidyamahe. Vartamahe, Vidyamahe. Vayam sarve is there? No. Pitheshu, Vayam pitheshu vartamahe. We are on the table, on the chairs. We are sitting on the chairs, understood. 19.
Rugnaha kashtam
Sahate. Rugnaha, a diseased man, kastam sahate, tolerates the difficulty, puts up with the difficulty. 20th and the last one.
Apaneshu
Vikrayanartham bahuni vastuni. We have not used prakashante anywhere.
No. Oh, actually vartante has to come.
Yeah, but why prakashante is given? Oh, wait a minute. Latasu pushpani, what we use there?
Vartante.
No, we should use there prakashante. Prakashante can be used there. Latasu pushpani prakashante means flowers are shining on the creepers. That is better, I think. Latasu pushpani prakashante. And now you use Apaneshu vikrayanartham bahuni vastuni vartante. There are many items, many things. There are many things for sale in the market. Apane, in the shops. There are many things for sale in the shops. Apaneshu. Vikrayanartham, this is an avyaya. Whenever we use artham, that becomes an avyaya. Vikrayanartham, patanartham, bhojanartham, shayanartham. You can attach artha anywhere and that becomes avyaya. Understand? So, Vikrayanartham, bahuni vastuni, santi, bhavanti, vartanti, vidyanti, etc. Third column. Third box we have to fill. Palayate, a very big sentence is given as an example. Nyayalaye, in the court, arakshina, by the policeman, cop, by the cop, nigruhitaha, arrested, choraha, a thief, dandabhitya, fearing punishment, with the fear of punishment, palayate is running away. A thief is running away. A thief caught by the cop is running away for fear of punishment. A thief caught by the cop is running away for fear of punishment in the court itself. Okay, that is example, leave it. 22. Shubham suchayat netram kampate. Shubham suchayat netram. Now look at here, there is a word here, Srinivas. Suchayat, indicating, netram, eye. Shubham suchayat, this is Shatru. Pratyanta netram. That is an eye, the eye which is showing, which is giving an indication of auspicious or some good, which is foretelling some good happening. Shubham suchayat, indicating or foretelling. Kim tat shubham suchayat netram. We have a belief na, when eye throbs, we expect some good happening. So that is nimitta here. Shubham suchayat netram kampate means shaking, throbbing. 23. Bhaktaha devam. No. Sevante. Bhaktaha devam sevante. Devotees worship the God. Devotees worship the God. Sevante should be used there. Next, 24. Marubhumau sasyani na. First box is second verb. Vardhanti. Marubhumau, in a desert, sasyani, crops, na vardhante, do not grow. Crops do not grow in a desert. Marubhumau, this is Saptami, Marubhumau. Sasyani, what is Sasyani? Sasyam, Sasye, Sasyani, na vardhante. 25th.
Vayam sukrutasya phalani.
Third box, third line, third labhamahi. Vayam sukrutasya phalani labhamahi. We are getting the fruits of our good deed. We get the fruits of our good deed. Sukrutasya, of the good deed. Phalani labhamahi. Vayam labhamahi. We get. Kim labhamahi? Phalani labha. Kasya phalani? Sukrutasya. Satkarmanaha. Sukrutasya nama satkarmanaha. Phalani labham. Phalam phale phalani. That 26.
Utsave
Janaha modanti. Yes. Utsave janaha modanti. In a festival, during the festival, in a festival, people enjoy. People enjoy during a festival. Utsave janaha modanti. You pick up the verb modanti for this. 27. Papa karmanaha aham lajje. I shy away from doing a sin. I shy away from doing a sin should be the correct understanding. Papa karmanaha aham lajje. I feel shy from doing a here karmanaha is what vibhakti Srinivas? Shashti ekavachana. Shashti or Panchami Ekavachana. Karmanaha. Panchami is better here. Papa karmanaha aham lajje. I shy away from sin doing, sinful thinking or sin doing, sinning. If we can say sinning, I don't know in English. 28.
Olympic Krida.
Oh, Olympic. Yes. Olympic, I told you some time back, any word you can take, but the end should be Sanskrit word. So it becomes Sanskritized. Train yanena aham gacchami. I go by train. Easy to. So Olympic is such word here. Olympic kridasu, in the Olympic games, bahavaha kridapatavaha, many sportsmen spardhante compete. Many sportsmen compete in the Olympic games. 29. Megha Uhe, first word. Megha dvanina, by the sound of the clouds. Mahatim vrustim. Vrusti shabda is strilinga. So this adjective is mahatim vrustim. Mahatim vrustim. Vrusti is ikaranta strilinga. Mahat shabda is used in ikaranta strilinga. Mahatim vrustim aham uhe. I guess lot of rain by the sound of the clouds. Right? 30th and the last one in the box. Prataha aham devam. Yes. Prataha aham devam vande. It would be better if you use pratidinam. Prataha aham devam vande. So I salute God, I pray God, whatever you understand, every day in the morning. So evam abhyasaha samaptaha, and based on Atmanepada we have done. We will rapidly go, Srinivas, to do this. 2. In box 1, Balike avam lajjavahe. We go to 3. Bijad vrikshaha jayate. 4. Udyane vrikshau vidyate. Row number 1, first one. 6. Akashe nakshatrani. Oh, I'm sorry. Alankarena tvam ativa shobhase. That is 6th. Akashe nakshatrani vidyante. Third line in the first box. Okay. Then 7. What happened? Vidyante only. Prakashante. No, we said Prakashante should have been given.
So it is there in second part.
That is there, but first part now we are doing. 8th. Vimanani pakshinaha iva dayanti. Oh, why I am skipping everything. Vayam samskrita pathanena modamahe. Just 8th. Vimanani pakshinaha iva dayanti. First word in the third row. 9th. Juyam duradarshanam Vikshadve. You all watch. 10. Chhatraha parikshayam uttirnatam labhate. This is first row, second one. So that is first box is over. Second box we are taking up. 12 directly. Lubdhaha bhuridanam kamayate. Kamayate is given in the second row, second word. 13. Yuvam mataram devam manyethe. So that is third row, first word. 14. Mitrasya videsha gamanat aham khidye. This is second row, last word. Aham Samskrita 15. Bhashaya bhashe. This is first row, first word. 16. Latasa pushpani prakashanti. 17. Aparadhasya dandam aham sahe. Third row, second word. 18. Vayam pitheshu vartamahe. 19. Rugnaha kastam sahate. 20. Apaneshu kriya vikrayanartam bahuni vastuni vartante. Third row. Example we won't read. 22. Shubham suchayat netram kampate. 23rd. Bhaktaha devam sevante. 24. Marubhumau sasyani na vardhante. 25. Vayam samskritasya phalani sukritasya phalani labhamahi. 26. Utsave janaha modanti. This is there, the second row, first word. Then 27. Papa karmanaha aham lajje. Lajje is there in the second row, middle word. 28. Olympic kridasu bahavaha kridapatavaha spardhante. Third row, first word. 29. Meghadvanina mahatim vrishtim aham uhe. First word in the third row. First row rather, third box. And finally, prataha aham devam vande. So, done. We go to some reading on the Latlakara Prayoga, Srinivas. So, you can start. Santatihi kasmaina rochati. Who does not like his child? That is the caption here. Who does not like his child? Santatihi kasmaina rochati. Yes, you can read.
कुटुम्बे यदा कश्चन शिशुः जायते तदा महोत्सवः भवति यदा सः शनैः वर्धते तदा माता तं दृष्ट्वा भृशं मोदते यदा शिशुः ताम् ईक्षते निश्चलं हसति च तदा माता अतीव आनन्दम् अनुभवति यदा बुभुक्षा जायते तदा शिशुः क्रन्दति अस्पष्टभाषया किञ्चित् भाषते वा माता तं बुभक्षितं मन्यते.
I think there is a word gone. Bubhukshitam. Bhakshitam is
Bubhukshitam
manyate. Okay, you can pause there. Now, look at all of you, please look at the viewers, the emboldened verbs here which are in Parasmay Pada. Now, we are doing Parasmay Pada Abhyasa, and this writing, this story-like thing is also about the verbs here. Kutumbe yada kaschana sishuhu jayati. Now, jayate is at once Atmanepada. Kutumbe, in a family, yada, when, kaschana, some, sishuhu, child, jayate is born. When some child is born in a family, so you should be able to understand this fully, because we have done all sapta vibhaktis. Kutumbe, saptami ekavachana, yada avyaya, kaschana avyaya, some, sishuhu is ukaranta pullinga sishuhu, jayate. Tada. Now, since yada is there, tada is following. Then, mahotsavaha bhavati. There is a great festival. When a child is born, there is a great festival in a family. So, like we have in saying Vyakarana, ekakshara laghavam api. Ekakshara laghavam api. Even if you can cut down one syllable, if you can briefen by one syllable any statement in language, putrosavam manyante vayyakaranaha. Grammar scientists feel as if a son is born. If they can reduce, shorten the expression by even by one syllable, ekakshara laghavam api lagutvam api putrotsavam manyante, there also Atmanepada is there, vayyakaranaha. So grammar scientists, especially Sanskrit grammarians, they want things to be very brief. So like that here, tada mahotsava bhavati. Yada saha here goes for shishuhu. When that, saha means that shishuhu understood, shanaihi vardate, when that child grows, vardate, shanaihi, slowly. Shanaihi is an avyaya. Yada saha sishuhu, shanaihi, mandam vardate, slowly grows. Tada, again tada is come here, Srinivas. Yada tada is coming two times here. Yada saha sishuhu understood shanaihi vardate tada mata tam društva bhrusham modati. Mother then seeing him, having seen the child growing, bhrusham modate, mother feels greatly happy, highly elated. Bhrusham means adhikam. It came earlier also, avyaya. Bhrusham adhikam modate anandam anubhavati. Adhikam anandam anubhavati. Bhrusham tushyati. Or if you take tushadhatu, tushyati. Bhrusham modati. Yada shishu, again yada. See, continue. Yada shishuhu tam ikshate. When the child looks at the mother, tam here is tam. What is tam here used for? Yada shishuhu tam mataram ikshate. When the child looks at her, her means here tam mataram. When the child looks at her, nischalam hasati. Mother laughs without any nischalam. She becomes stunned and laughs. Cha tada mata ativa anandam anubhavati. Then mother experiences lot of happiness. When the child looks at the mother, mother becomes so happy. Yada, again, bubuksha jayate. When hunger is there, literally this is when hunger is born, when hunger is caused. Bubuksha jayate tada sishuhu krandati. When hunger is there, a child cries. When hunger is born, a child cries. Sishuhu krandati. Aspashta bhashaya kinchit bhashate. And the child, sishuhu, aspashta bhashaya, with what do you say, not clear, unclear words. When a child learns language, he speaks with unclear. So, aspashta bhashaya kinchit bhashate. When the child speaks something with not clear language, matatam. But why sentence is closing here? Yada bubuksha jayate tada sishu krandati. Aspashta bhashaya kinchit bhashate va. There seems to be no link with this sentence. Something is missing, Yada bubuksha jayate tada sishu krandati. Okay. When hunger is there, child then cries. Aspashta bhashaya kinchit bhashate va. Or being hungry, maybe the child speaks something there. Okay, forget about it. Mata tam bhubukshitam manyate. Then mother considers the child to be hungry. Bhubukshitam, not bhakshitam here. This uttva should be given. Bhubukshitam manyate. Sishuhu tas. Yeah, you have to read.
Shishuhu tasyaha duddham
yachate
iti manyamana mata shishave duddham datte. Saha tasyaha kride upavishya duddham pibati.
Krode, not kride. Krode. Krode.
Krode upavishya
duddham pibati.
Tasya manaha tatra nitaram
ramati.
Yavat shishuhu chandrakaleva anudinam parivardhate. तावत् माता तस्य
स्वास्थ्य
विषये न
शंकते. शिशुः तस्याः, okay, we have to start मन्यते. शिशुः तस्याः दुग्धं याचते इति मन्यमाना माता शिशवे दुग्धं दत्ते. So mother thinking that the child is asking for dugdam, is requesting for dugdam, yachate, dugdam yacha. Yacha means asking for. Yachate iti manyamana, thinking. This is a prayoga sinvas, shanach pratyanta. Yachate iti manyamana, thinking that the child is asking for the milk, mata, mother, sishave, to the child, dugdham datte, gives milk. So when a child cries and speaks with indistinct words, mother understands that the child is hungry and asking for the milk. Then immediately thinking like that, Mata Sishave Dugdham Datte. Mother gives milk to the child. Saha, that is the child, that child is tasyaha krode upavisha. Saha shishuhu, that child, tasyaha matuhu krode upavishya. Tasyaha nama atra matuhu, her matuhu krode, in the lap. The child sitting in the lap of his mother, krode upavishya dugdham pibati. He drinks milk sitting in the lap of the mother, like you can see in the picture. Tasya manaha, his mind, tatra nitaram ramati, and he feels very happy to drink milk sitting in the lap of his mother. Nitaram means very much, avyaya. Bhrusham already came, na? Bhrusham, nitaram, these are all avyayas. Adhikam, nitaram. Yavat shishuhu chandrakaleva anudinam parivardate. As long as the child grows every day, like the moon increasing, the what we call the digits of the moon increasing, like after Amavasya, the moon grows, na? So yavat sishuhu chandrakala, there is a break here, sandhi, chandrakala iva, like chandrakala grows every day. So after the Amavasya, the moon appears in a crescent form, right? Crescent moon. The crescent moon keeps growing slowly and becomes full moon. Like that, Sishuhu Chandrakala iva anudinam nityam pratidinam parivardhate. When he grows, tavat mata, then mata, the mother, tasya swastya vishayena shankate. So as long as he grows gradually, mother does not doubt about her child's growth. Sa
tasya
palana poshanayoho
krute satatam yatate.
Santatehi krute. Swasantatehi krute.
स्वसंततेः कृते माता बहुविधं कष्टं सहते तथापि तस्याः मनसि उद्वेगः स्थानं न लभते सा सम्यक् जानाति यत् सन्तत्या परिवारः शोभते.
So sa means sa mata. Sa is a pronoun, you know. Sa mata tasya shishoho palana poshanayoho krute. Now Srinivas, this word is a way. When krute comes, shashti must be used. So, mama krute, tava krute, samskrutasya krute, deshasya krute, alpasya krute, bahoho krute, etc. Krute. So, here sa tasya palana poshanayoho krute. She, the mother, the mother, tasya palana poshanayoho krute. For the sake of his palana, nourishment and palana poshana means nourishment, upbringing rather. Satatam yatate. Sa satatam yatate. She always tries. Yatate means tries. This word is new to so far Srinivas. In Atmanepada, yata. So far we didn't come across this. Yata to try hard, endeavor. First time it is coming. This verb is Atmanepada. Yatate. I think there is one sloka, so many slokas in Gita. Yatato pi kaunteya manushasya. And second, I think, second or third chapter. Anyway, forget about it. So yatate means prayatam kurute. Kurute satatam. What is satatam, Srinivas? Nityam. Avyaya. Satatam nityam sada. Mata sa satatam always yatate, endeavors, tries. Swasantatehe krute. Again krute is come here. And look at the word swasantatehe krute. Shashti. For the sake of her child, Mata, the mother, bahuvidham kastam sahate. She puts up with many types of difficulties. Tathapi, still, tasyaha manasi, still in her mind, udvegaha sthanam na lavate. Still, there is no scope for anxiety in her mind. In her mind, udvegaha sthanam na labati. What is udvegaha? Anxiety, unnecessary anxiety. Still there will not be anxiety in the mind of the mother. Sa samyak janati, because she knows very well. Sa means she, samyak janati, knows well. Yat, that santatya parivaraha shobhati. She knows very well that santatya, with the children, parivaraha shobhati. A family looks good. A family looks good with the child. She knows that very well. Yes, you can go.
यदा बाल्यावस्थां प्राप्नोति तदा विद्यालयं गच्छति प्रातः उत्थाय सः मातरं पितरं च वन्दते यदा सः यौवनं लभते तदा
धनोपार्जनाय
वृत्तिं
कुरुते
उपार्जितेन
धनेन
मातरं पितरं कुटुम्बं च सेवते.
Okay. Sishuhu yada balyavastham prapnoti. The child, when the child gets goes over to when the Shishu means here you can say infant. When the infant goes over to the child state, when the infant becomes a child, yada Shishuhu yada balyavastham prapnoti means when he gets to the boyhood. Or you can say when the infant attains childhood, you can say childhood. Tada, then Vidyalayam gachati. When he becomes a child, he goes to the school. Vidyalayam gachati. Prataha uttaya, getting up in the morning. Saha, that Shishuhu, Mataram Pitaram cha vandate. He salutes his mother and father. So, Vandate is Atmanepada here. Yada saha Shishuhu, understood? Yavvanam labhate. When he attains youth. Yada sa Yavvanam labhate means when he becomes youth. When he attains youth. Tada, then Dhanoparjanaya, for earning money, Vrittim kurute, does a job. When he becomes younger, he does a job. He takes up a job. Tada dhanoparjanaya vrittim. Vrittim means here some job. Kurute, he does. Uparjitena dhanena, with the money earned, with the earned money, mataram pitaram kutumbam cha sevate. He serves his mother, his parents and his family. Mataram, mother, father and the kutumbam means his family consisting of sisters and brothers. Evameva, you have to read, finish this. एवमेव
संततिः समाजे प्रतिष्ठां विन्दते आत्मानुरूपया कन्यया सह यूनः आत्मानुरूपेण वरेण सह युवत्याः च विवाहः जायते पुत्रवधूः अपि श्वश्रूंश्च माता पितृवत् सेवते सा
श्वश्रुवा
उन्मुक्तं भाषते किन्तु श्वशुरात्
किंचित
लज्जते अस्माकं देशे कुटुम्बस्य सुदृढा
आदर्शपरं
परंपरा वर्तते.
So this is a typical Indian family sketched here. How family in India lives with in a joint setup, Srinivas. So where you stopped? Kurute, yes. Uparjitan, evameva means like this, the similar way. Santatihi samaje pratishtham vindati. This way, the child, santati, the offspring, the santati means gets pratishtha, means fame. Gets fame in the society. Pratishtha. Samaje pratishtham vindate lavate. Vindate means lavate. Atmanurupaya kanyaya. When the child becomes, when the Shishu, infant grows into child, child into a boy, boy into a youth. That is the stage here. Atmanurupaya kanyaya saha. With a girl suitable to that person, that boy. Atmanurupaya kanyaya saha. Yunah Atmanurupena Varena. Of that Yunah means that young boy, Yunah. Atmanu Rupena Varena Saha, and with a suitable groom, with a suitable bride. The first one is Atmanu Rupaya Kanyaya Saha, means with a suitable bride, and Yunaha Atmanu Rupena, and a youth, young boy with a suitable boy. Saha Yuvatyaha cha Vivaha Jayate. A girl gets, a youthful girl gets married with a suitable boy. So Vivaha Jayate means marriage takes place. Putra Vadhuhu Api. Putra Vadhuhu here refers to the newly married daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law. Putra Vadhuhu. Literally meaning the bride of the son. Srinivas. Bride of the son. Putra Vadhuhu means bride of the son, that is daughter-in-law. Api Swashuram Swashrumscha Mata Pitruvat Sevati. So newly married girl serves her mother and mother-in-law and father-in-law like her parents. Mata Pitruvat, like her mother and father, she serves the father-in-law and mother-in-law in India. Bracket I am putting in India. Sa means that Putra Vadhuhu, that newly married bride. Swasruvasaha Unmuktam Bhashate. Newly married girl in India, Indian setup. Swasruvasaha means along with her mother-in-law. Muktam Bhashate, she speaks openly. Muktam, Unmuktam, openly she talks with her mother-in-law. Sa Vadhuhu, Nutana Vadhuhu, Swasruva Saha, along with her mother-in-law. Unmuktam, very freely, Unmuktam is freely and openly. Bhashate, Kintu, but Swashurat Kinchit Lajjate, but she is she is a bit shy to talk with the father-in-law. Swashurat Kinchit Lajjate. Asmakam Deshe, in our country, Kutumbasya Sudruda Adarsha Parampara Vartate. So we have a firm and imitable setup in India of the family. Asmakam Deshe, in our country, Kutumbasya Sudruda Adarsha Parampara. There is a tradition, a great tradition of marriage in India, and where this so here we'll very fast sum up looking at the Atmanipada of Srinivas. Jayate, Vardati, Modati, enjoys. Ikshati, sees. Jayate, repeated. Bhashate, speaks. Manyate, considers. Yachate, asks for. Datte, gives. Ramate, enjoys. Parivardate, grows. Shankate, doubts. Yatate, strives for. Sahate, puts up with. Labate, gets. Shobhate, looks good. Vandate, salutes. Labate, gets. Kurute, does. Sevate, serves. Vindate, gets. Labate, Vindate is used in the sense of Labate here. And Bhashate, speaks. Lajjate, feels shy. Vartate, is there. So these are the verbs with which something is told about family set up in this country. We may go over to the next Abhyasa in the next class, Srinivas. Shubham Bhuyat.